On a busy election day, this morning at least one key race does not have a clear winner. The race for the Republican nomination for U.S. Congress District 23. It stretches from Bexar County to almost El Paso. Erica Zucco joins us now live with a look at this incredibly tight race. Erica, good morning.
Good morning, Audrey. Well, this is a really big deal of a race for a couple of reasons. One of those is because Texas Democrats right now are really trying to turn that seat blue. Representative Will Hurd is leaving that seat. Gina Ortiz-Jones has already secured the Democratic nomination, and now we're waiting to see who will be her challenger. We've also seen a lot of national attention on this race because President Donald Trump endorsed one of the candidates as well. I want to show you just how slim the margin is in this case. When you look at the percentages, they are really, really close. As of this morning, the Texas Secretary of State's office says they are separated by just 7 votes. Tony Gonzalez in the lead. Now, this race is known for its big endorsements, and now for just how close it's really been. Tony Gonzalez says he was raised partially here in San Antonio and served in the Navy for 20 years. He was endorsed by President Donald Trump. Raul Reyes says he was raised in Del Rio before serving in the Air Force and has pitched his run as a grassroots race to challenge the establishment. He received an endorsement from Ted Cruz. Again, at this point in the morning, just 7 votes separating them. Going to be a lot of eyes closely watching this race throughout the coming days. We're live at Bexar County Election Department headquarters. Erica Zucco, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.